For tonight's homework, students are going to extend what we've been working on in class, which is making and solving mixed numbers. So the first problem number 1 is pretty easy. The only thing that students would want to do is have a tape diagram as well. So in the first two, A and B, they're going to just combine those two numbers. Like here would be 3 2/3. They're simply going to draw 3 whole, and then the student can show 2/3 by cutting 1 into 3 and then shading in 2. That's definitely a fine way to do it. For C and D though, they're going to want to draw the original number, so in this case 3, and then they're going to want to subtract 3/4. To do that, they're going to have to take one of the whole, use what information they have in the fraction. They need to shade in, cut the piece of tape into 4 equal parts. So now they have 2 whole plus 4/4. Then to show subtraction, they're going to cross off whatever the fraction is. So in this case, they needed to subtract 3/4. So I showed that by lining through 3 parts of the 4, leaving this 1/4. What I can see then, what's left, is I have 2 whole and 1/4. The other way for students to think about it is exactly what I did down here and say 2 4/4 is the same as 3 whole. Subtract 3/4. We can see here I have 2 whole, subtract no whole, so I'm still left with 2. And then my unit of fractions is fourths. And then I have 4 subtract 3, leaving me with 1. As you can see, both answers are the same. In problem 2, they're going to use the 3 numbers to create 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction. So the example I gave students in class is just like whole number fact families. You probably remember from when your child was in an earlier grade that they did something like this. The numbers they would be given would be 3, 7, and 10. So they would create 2 addition models and then 2 subtraction models using just those same 3 digits. Same work here. So you can see the addition model would be something like 4 plus 5/8 equals 4 and 5/8. I used each of these three numbers. I did an addition. So remember, they need 2 for addition and 2 for subtraction, and this can be a guide to help you. On problem 3, we're going to use solving with a number bond and then a number line. So the first one was done for them. We can do the second one together. So students are going to do the same thing they saw, which was 8 subtract 5, 6. They're going to think of what 8 can be as a number bond. It can be like 7 and 6, 6. The reason I chose 6, 6 because the unit I'm subtracting is a 6. So now I have 7 and 6, 6. I can subtract 6, 6, subtract 5, 6, and I know that's 1, 6. Then I have my whole number, 7 and 1, 6. As far as the number line goes, they'd want to put 8 here, 7 here, and then break this into 6 equal parts. And then label those and then show the subtraction. So the same example on problem 3 is going to work on problem 4. You're going to break 6 into a number bond. So the whole number here is 5. And then you do 4/4 because, again, we want to make sure we're matching our unit. From here you do subtract 1/4. You're left with 5 whole, 4 subtract 1 is 3, and the unit is 4ths. Continue to do that work on A through F.